guys, thank you for clicking on today's video. Wow, tongue twister. I want to hop on because I'm going to be starting to upload videos again, starting, I think I technically have one more week of my break. I don't know, I've been so missing you guys. Like when I decided to take this little break for March, it was definitely necessary for what had been going on. And I will say my first video back, like my first official video back, is going to explain like most of the reasons why I took a break. But I wanted to come on because I have some really exciting news. I'm sure between this and the title, of course, I am now a travel agent. So I applied to Marvelous Mouse Travels. It was definitely like in January or February, and they had responded saying that they do their hiring in the springtime, so they were going to keep my application on file. And at the beginning of March, which was right around the time I decided to take my break, they responded wanting like some responses to things, like basically having me go to the next phase. And then I did my responses, worked really hard on them, and they emailed me saying they were opening a sister agency and they thought I'd be a good candidate. So I had my meeting with them, and basically I am under like my own entity, like it's my own business, but I'm under them, like they're my host. So I'm not a travel agent through Marvelous Mouse Travels. I am actually under KJD Travel, which is the new sister agency that they created. But like I said, I am my own like business person, like I'm my own boss when it comes to it. So I got to like choose my own business name and all of that. I will say my business name is pretty boring because I couldn't come up with anything else, because it had to be something that wasn't taken. And if I tried anything Disney related, it was taken. So I just came up with Melissa Caitlin Travel, mostly because when I Googled it, my YouTube channel came up and I just thought that was best to use that. So I will leave my Facebook page down below, as well as the email address if you guys want to email me. So yeah, so I am going to start my Disney series where I talk about planning trips. I just, like I have said before, I want to really hone in and actually have like actual information for you guys, not have like a sit down video where I'm not prepared at all. So that's what I've been working on. So if you guys have like any specific things you want to know, please leave a comment down below. But if you are interested in booking a trip to Disney, that is what I'm going to be specializing in to start of my travel agent experience. I'm going to be starting with specializing in Disney, so Walt Disney World, Disneyland, Disney Cruise Line, Adventures by Disney. If you guys are interested in booking a trip for any of those entities, then please consider using me as your travel agent to help you with booking your trip. To use a travel agent, it costs $0 for you. I do not charge for my services. You do not pay me for my service. You would only pay for your trip. I am just the one helping you book your trip. If you have dining reservations you want to have booked when it's 60 days out, I would be the one to make those for you. The only thing I cannot help with is booking flights, but I can always help you with suggesting airlines or whatever. Obviously, my biggest expertise is Walt Disney World, because as you guys know through my vlogs, that's where I've obviously traveled. Hopefully doing this, it's going to make me actually go travel more. I've already talked to my husband about how we need to do a Disney cruise. I want to go to Disneyland. I've actually been doing my training. I've had the weekend off and I've been doing my training, and I did my training for Adventures by Disney, and I think that looks so cool. But yeah, so if you guys are interested in booking a Disney trip, all it costs is a $200 deposit on your Disney trip, and then you can make payments. And that's the biggest thing of how I was able to afford a Disney trip, is I was able to just pay a $200 deposit to book the trip, but then I was able to just pay it off. So what I would do is I would take the remaining balance and either divide it by how many months I have till I have to have it paid off, or I would even count like how many paychecks I would have before it needed to be paid off, and divide it by those. So that way I knew, okay, whenever I got paid, I needed to pay this amount on the trip. You do have to have your final payment due 30 days before your trip to Disney World. Disney Cruise, if you're interested in a Disney Cruise, a deposit's a little bit different. I think it's a certain percentage versus like a set amount, but we can always discuss that if you're interested in Disney Cruise. But yeah, so I'm really excited for this next venture. I am not quitting my job, my full-time job, as you guys know, I'm a cook at a nursing home. I will not be quitting that for the foreseeable future. This is just like something I'm going to be doing on the side, but it was just something that I felt passionate about, because when I started using a travel agent, I remember thinking I could never travel. I always thought I would never be able to afford it. There was no way, because I always had it in my brain that, okay, a Disney trip's going to cost like, you know, $2,000, $3,000. It's still a lot of money, and in my brain I kept thinking that you needed that set amount paid up front, and you don't. And that's how using a travel agent really helped me. And so I'm just really passionate about this, and I'm really excited to show other people that traveling is definitely worth it. It's worth the experience, and it's definitely worth the money. I love Disney. Every time we come home from a trip, I'm always thinking about when we could go back. So I definitely recommend it. And like I said, if you guys want to use me as your travel agent, I'm going to leave my travel agent email in the description box, as well as my Google form. I created a Google form that you can fill out if that's easier for you. You just have to give me like your name, the dates you're thinking you would want to go. If you don't have specific dates in mind, we can always discuss, you know, around a month or so, you know, see what would be best. How many people, how many adults, how many children, that sort of stuff. That'll help me in the long run quote you the best prices. So I will leave the Google form down below, but you can always just email me if you would like to as well. And yes, I'm really excited about this new venture. I'm excited to help you guys. So yeah, I just wanted to hop on and have this little announcement. I hope you guys really do consider using me. I have a month before my next meeting with my mentor, and I'm really hoping to have my first client booked by the time I meet with him again. So please consider using me, and please consider booking your next trip to Disney with me. But that is everything I wanted to hop on and tell you guys. Like I said, Disney videos are coming. I'm just planning them out. But I do have vlogs already scheduled to be uploaded starting the first Thursday in April. And they're going to start with a mukbang where I tell you guys why I took my break. And then obviously, as you guys can see, I got new glasses. There's a vlog coming out where I got these. And yeah, I'm just excited to finally be back. I definitely missed you guys. And I think that's it. So if you like this video, please don't forget to give this a thumbs up. Please subscribe. If you haven't already, just go ahead and click that little red thing, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.